Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rachana here. So today's a special video. This is a different one. This is all about design. What are the design courses you can do? What are the design colleges and what are the design exams that you can give in India? So I'll be doing such a video every single week related to design. So if you have any queries to ask me, you can just comment in the sections below, or I'll just link my social handles here. So you can just message me there or ask me there. So why this video, you may ask? It's because I'm a design student. Engineering and medicine were too mainstream for me, right? So my course was a combination of architectural design and graphic design combined. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. So back in the day when I wanted to take up design, there were not a lot of sources to provide information with, or the blogs that are now. So we could not know a lot of information. Like there are a bit of YouTube videos today, but we did not have a single thing. And thinking about that, I wanted to put together all about design in the video, because design exam, the notifications for the design exams are going to get started from September, the end of September. So I just wanted to make sure that uh, everybody gets the knowledge, everybody had the awareness of these exams. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So before getting into the real stuff, let's talk about traits of a designer. Yes, designer do have traits. So these traits help you in becoming a good designer, and allow you to get a good understanding of what design actually is. So yeah, first trait is a designer needs to be passionate about his subject. Okay, see, nobody is going to take you, or nobody is going to acknowledge you unless or until you are passionate about the subject, or you're passionate about the design that you have done. Okay, it clearly shows in your design. It clearly shows in your area of expertise, that if you're passionate about it or not. So when you need to keep evolving, you need to keep exploring, and you can only do that when you are passionate about a particular thing, because you need to explore, because design is something that keeps on changing every single day. Because either let it be the interior design or fashion design, or trends keep changing every day. So you need to understand the concepts of design. You need to keep evolving, you need to keep exploring the different areas of design in order to stick, in order to be there, in order to be acknowledged. So you need to be passionate about that. So the second trait is eye for detail. So eye for detail here means observation and attentions. Yeah, you need to be very observative of your surroundings, and the problems going on your surroundings, the pros and cons and everything, because that is what will help you in designing something. And by attention, you need to be really attentive. Okay, you just because you have observed doesn't mean that you get it into your head. You have to be attentive to understand what the problem is. Okay, so the third trait is understanding the users. I've written everything here in the book. So yeah, so the third trait is understanding the users. You need to understand what your user actually needs. Okay? So if your user is a single person, you have to understand him, and you don't have to think about others. Okay, if he is a left-handed, you don't have to think about the right-handed people. You have to think about the left-handed person that you are actually designing for. You do not have to think about others. Okay, you have to think his taste. Okay, and when you are doing for group of people, you actually need to understand everybody's wishes. Okay, you need to see what the general idea of the person is, or the general habits of the people are, or you have to see. Okay, you have to design according to the group of people. So you need to actually understand the user needs. Okay, and the fourth trait is finding solutions. Yes, this is the most important trait of a designer. Unless you do not find solutions, you are not a designer. Okay, because you need to be searching for the problem. You find a problem. Okay, you find a problem. Just what a designer does is, Okay, this is the difference between a designer and a non-designer. A designer finds things, questions why is a thing like this. Okay, he thinks, he questions it, he finds the pros, and he finds the solution for those pros. Okay, this kind of thinking is actually called design thinking. Okay, you have to find the problem. I'm sorry, you have to find the solution for the problem that is there. You just do not skip away from that, you just did not go away from it. Okay, so the fifth, sorry, yeah, the fifth is a designer is not bound by anything. Okay, a designer should never be bound about, he should never be, limited to a particular scope. He should be able to think out of the box. Okay, if something is there, if something is there, and you should not think that that is limited to this area. You should be able to think out of that area. Okay, so now that you have known the traits of a designer, let's get into the courses of design. So since, as I've told you, that design is not bound by any single scope, so there are a lot of design courses related to a lot of areas. And this the expansion is very huge. Like back before, there were not really many courses. Like there were at least like 4 to 5 courses, but things have started like the dividing, and they have started expanding. So I'll just go by alphabetical order, and I'll just let's like explain you about what that is. Okay, the first course is animation film design. So what is animation film design? So basically it is like designing in the field of animation. Okay, you design the characters, you design all that stuff. So it's basically design related to animation design, animation films. You design the characters, you design the backgrounds, and you design all that stuff. So the second one is apparel design. So apparel design is something that you have to do with clothes, yeah, fashion, costumes, and all that stuff. So that is apparel design. And the third one is accessories design. So accessory design is basically like the jewelry or the bags, scarves, everything that falls under accessory. Okay, this fourth one is automobile design. So automobile design is basically about vehicles and all that stuff, about all automobile things. Then comes ceramic and glass design. So yeah, ceramics and glass does have design to do with them. So it's about how you can design various ceramic entities and glass entities. So that is what ceramic and glass design deals with. Then there is design for retail experience. So this is a course in NID, I think, and I did not find it in another place in India. So it's a course in NID. So design for retail experience is about designing the interiors of retail spaces like malls and stores and stuff, and also branding them. Branding in the sense how you can promote them. That's what retail experience is about. Then we have digital game design. So this is like the craziest thing, because every day since the phones have come, we have been playing the games like Subway Surfers or whatever it is. Yeah, I play Subway Surfers and Candy Crush. So yeah, so digital game design is that you are taught how to create digital games like PUBG. I know it's an addiction, PUBG is an addiction. So the next, exhibition design. So exhibition design is something like you create the space for exhibitions. Okay, you design the space for exhibitions, how an exhibition needs to be set up and all that. That is taught in the exhibition design. Then coming to fashion design, this is something that excites everybody. And so this is basically about fashion, creating new trends in fashion, creating new clothing and all that. Then comes film and video design. Okay, so now film and video design is something that is related to movies and short films, web series, all that stuff. So that's what it is in film and video design. Then footwear design. So yes, you have a separate course for footwear too. Like, I mean, that's cool. somebody designing a footwear for you especially. So yeah, that's footwear. There's not, it's self-explanatory, I guess. Then there's furniture design. Yes, because you people do have a lot of problem with furniture, because old people need one type of furniture and the kids need require one type of furniture. So yeah, that's about furniture design. So yeah, then we have graphic designing. Graphic designing is related to creating the posters and book cards. They have flyers, they have magazine cards, they have everything that you see on a daily basis. Okay, you open a newspaper, you find an advertisement, that is a graphic design. You open a book, you find the book card, pretty, that is a graphic design card. Okay, so that's what graphic design is basically, every day, everywhere in our daily life. So that's about graphic design. Then talking about interaction design, when you open a phone and when you see the icons, and when you see the icons you feel, oh, this icon is nice, this app's design is really nice. That's what interaction design is. Okay, so interaction design is basically an interface, or it's basically interaction between the phone and the human, or the system and the human. So that's about interaction design. Then interior design, so this is my area. Yeah, graphic design was also my area, and interior design is also my area. So interior design is basically creation of the interiors, creating aesthetically pleasing interiors. And lot of people do get confused with interior styling and interior decoration and styling with interior architecture. Okay, interior design, there's a lot of difference between the two. Let me know if you want to create a video describing the difference between what interior styling and what interior design are. I'll do that. Then we have jewelry design. That is something really interesting for girls, something went into my eye. So that's self-explanatory again. Then we have photography design, related to photography. Product design, now every day that you see the products, when you feel that the product is quite cute, I want to buy that, that's because of product design people. Product design people, thank you. Then we have textile design. Yeah, textile design. Textile design is about the fabric related, while fashion design is related to that, the entire entity. Then toy and game design, this is what kids would be interested in, toy and game. So they basically created manual games. They basically create manual games which can be played like outdoor. There's, I don't remember, there's this game called triplets that's made by some IIT. I don't remember some IIT, but it's a game called triplets that's made by an IITian or IIT people. Okay, and okay, also I have package designing. Package designing is again cool, like when you see some cute stuff you really want to buy that, and that's because of these people, the package designing people, that they've created it so cutely. So that's, so yeah, finally we have come to the end of the courses in design, and there might have been many courses. Do let me know if there are any courses that I have missed upon. Also, the first institute that I'm going to talk about is basically the IIT for design, that is the National Institute of Design, NID, and it offers a master's degree and a bachelor's degree as well. It also offers both, and it has 3 campuses in India, 4 are yet to come. And then the entrance exam for it is called NID, and it is in 3 levels. Okay, so the NID, it has prelims, like NID prelims, NID in studio test, and then it has an NID interview. So that's about NID, and it is like one of the best institutes for design, guys. So however, the seats are quite limited, the competition is tough. So yeah, we need to try harder, and you need to have that passion for design to get into it. Then we have IITs as usual, and IITs has design. IITs have lot of technical design things like interaction design. They are more of like the software side kind of things. So IITs have more of system related designs like interaction design, visual communication, and lot of other things. So that's about IIT. Not all the IITs have design courses. IIT Bombay has, IIT Hyderabad has, IIT Kharagpur and IIT Guwahati have them. So IITs have this entrance exam called USEED for the bachelors and SEED for the masters. So USEED is basically undergraduate common entrance exam for design, and SEED is common entrance exam for design. Okay, then we have Shrishti. So Shrishti is basically a private art and design college, but it is much popular in India. And the entrance exam for Shrishti is SEAT or SEET. It's Shrishti Entrance Aptitude Test. So you can also go for Shrishti if you feel that NID and IITs are a little tougher for you. And then we have Pearl Academy. So this is like, Pearl is like the most known private institute in India for design. Okay, so Pearl has been offering like very interesting courses. It has I think this is this is one college that actually offers interior styling in India. And I'm not seen many like a lot of colleges that offer in interior styling. Okay, so yeah, we have Pearl Academy. Again, Pearl has both masters and bachelors, and Pearl Academy has its own entrance exam. Okay, so talking about NIFT. So NIFT is National Institute of Fashion Technology. Though it's fashion technology college, but it also does have courses related to interiors, communication, and all that. So if you are interested in fashion designing, NIFT is a place that you must be. Okay, so NIFT has its own entrance exam called I think NIFT, that's what it is called. It's just NIFT and NIFT entrance exam. Again, it has like 3 levels: the NIFT prelims, the NIFT studio test, and the interview. Then we have SEPT. So it's Center for Environmental Planning and Technology. So it basically offers interior designing, environmental planning, and all that stuff, architecture. It has bachelors and masters as well. Now SEPT is based upon, like, SEPT has an own entrance, like SEPT has its own entrance exam, but like they prefer watching your portfolio, then they finalize you for their written test and studio test. And there's this exam called AIEED, All India Entrance Exam for Design. This is by Arc Academy of Design in Jaipur. So this is also a well-known well-known design college. It again offers this masters and bachelors in design. So if you are interested, you can see that also. So that's it for the video, guys. If you have any queries, make sure you comment in the section below, or I have my social media handles linked, so you can actually contact me there as well. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also do subscribe to my channel, and the subscribe button would be here or somewhere here. Make sure you are tuned into the channel for more such content, and till then, bye.